we can be proud of.
Oh yeah,
Hitler's
definitely.
famed Africa Corps, driven into the sea.
And you're welcome.
The Pentagon appreciates what we did.
Yeah, better say we.
It was touch and go for a while, General. Certainly wasn't much fun at the beginning.
Agreed. I wonder about that von Richter. He's clever. I'm surprised that anyone could hold out for so long, facing those odds.
Ridiculous. Just another fanatic with a uniform full of unwarranted medals. We'll be stepping on their necks all the way to Berlin.
As he states, walking away to who I can only guess is a...
I do not like the taste of defeat.
Oh, of course, because the evil German has to have a chessboard.
And lacking petrol.
I never get, why
did
do they
well
have a
to last so
chessboard?
long.
Why? What is the point? Like,
see
how
no
do you
shame
represent
in
tanks and
honorable
infantry and planes with a
organized
chessboard?
retreat.
We will get them next
Is
time.
that like an
sir.
art?
There won't be a next time in Africa.
But sir, none of their generals can stand against you.
A victory here would be a waste of men and vehicles. We need them for the real fight in Europe.
But
Besides, one of them, Sheridan, almost had us at Sidi Bouzid.
Yeah, dang right I did. Well, Sheridan, well,
Fortunately.
well, yeah,
I always keep a few tricks up my sleeve.
as he states, grabbing the horse, or the horse. What is that supposed to be? The white? I don't get it. Oh, 7 months later, we're in Italy. Yes, because as many of you know, once we invaded Italy, took out Sicily, and then gone to the mainland, the Italians were like,
I know.
yeah,
I'll do it again here.
we can't.
I hope so.
They pretty much switched sides,
The
like in
Senate
World
is
War One.
worried.
Sadly, the
Public
Germans
opinion
then
is getting
invaded,
quite
and
vocal about our losses in Italy.
It's the Germans and their bloody defensive lines. We break through one, and they pull back to the next. Damn, I hate this campaign.
That's why I suggested your name. I thought it was time for a new approach,
I'm touched by your confidence.
which is well placed. Your invasion plan is brilliant.
Let's hope the Pentagon sees it that way. I'm tired of being second-guessed by Washington. I'm a man of action, not a politician.
Don't
yeah,
worry,
just
Charles.
wait till you
I'll
get
support
hit by
you
the
as far as
Germans.
you can go.
Okay, let's. Oh wow, what a fancy HQ in Italy.
Look, another great plan from Weatherby. I mean, he's so scared of being overshadowed by me that all he gives me is these little secondary missions. You know, ever since we landed in Sicily, all I've been is some glorified crossing guard.
Hey, Patton was a crossing guard.
You really
he was a
think he
very
has it
good
in for you?
crossing
After all,
guard.
he did make you a fool.
And I
Colonel.
mean during
So
his
what,
military,
gets
he had
medal
to
in the
direct
glory
tanks
and I
one
get
time,
the blood in the
and
mud?
they made comments he was a good
No, it's
crossing
obvious.
guard.
He's sidelining me.
Don't you think the success of the mission should be your only worry?
Oh yeah, sure. So he enters Rome like an emperor while walking on our backs.
Well, is that so surprising? After all, it was his plan, and it was approved by Washington and London, and it's got to work. Look,
Yeah, you better look. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to make it work. As you can see, the Germans and Italians, well, the
Intelligence
Germans.
indicates that our bridgehead behind the Volturno line has forced the Jerrys to pull back to the Barbara line. Their Italian allies are finished.
I know that, and I know that we're going to be acting as bait, doing recon in the north.
A calculated risk. And don't forget, Weatherby's task force will land behind them. And drop down to trap the divisions there.
I don't like the smell of it. An awful lot can go wrong, and I am a great believer in Murphy's Law. The HQ is set up, sir. We can deploy field bases now.
Which is nice. Sadly, though, we're not gonna have that many restraints. Any case, before I was rudely
Colonel, we found a supply depot.
Straight ahead. Let's take it.
before I was rudely
If we
interrupted.
set up supply depots at existing supply
God.
dumps, we'll be self-sufficient in resources.
Any case, so the reason why Italy proved so hard was, first off, the mountains, as you see, were great fortification zones. Secondly, the Italians never really, the northern Italy still sided with Germany. Southern Italy did not. So, while the Northerners continued to support them, there we go. While the Northerners continued to support the Italians, the Southerners did not.
Perfect.
And
Let's build
it
the
was pretty much
barracks and send some reconnaissance north.
split up. Mussolini, the person in charge of Italy, the ruler, was actually taken out and freed by the Germans in this daring covert operation, And
Round up some troops, and I'll get the coordinates to recon.
I will in a
We
sec.
need recon units. They'll allow us to spot the enemy even when they're hiding in the woods.
Any case, so Mussolini was freed after a daring cooperation, after he was like basically imprisoned, and you know the other leaders sided with the Allies. But then after
The
that,
zone is this forest. We need to know what's in there. A recon unit's line of sight is blocked by buildings and woods. Don't let the enemy take advantage.
yeah, noted. Any case, so after freeing him, Hitler placed him as to rule northern Italy and hold the fascist Italians.
Colonel, recon
While the-
says we have enemy infantry holding the forest.
While
Well
they
done, Colonel. Now, what's this? Recon says those are Italian units.
yeah.
It can't be, sir. Italy surrendered.
Tell
Not
them
the
that when you meet
fascists.
them. Sheridan, we need infantry to take care of them.
I'll get them in a second. Any case, so after
I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that, sir.
Any case, so after this split, slowly the Allies advanced up, taking more and more territory away from Mussolini, who only held a few major city-states inside of Italy. He never was the true power that he wanted to be after that. And when his death finally came later after, it only signified the end of everything. So that's basically how Italy, changed sides during this war.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
There we
Building
go.
deployment completed.
Platoon combat ready, sir. Light infantry reporting.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. I'd recommend making quite a few units because it's on the hardest difficulty as I'm playing on right now. These guys have better range of sight and they could hit you a little bit harder. So I would highly recommend building quite a few more than what is recommended.
Production in progress.
I would also recommend implementing a recon, not only to my right, as you can see here, but I'd
Well
recommend
done.
it to my
These
left.
platoons should be enough to
As
eliminate
you can
them.
s-
Sheridan, you need to destroy those units before they transmit your position.
Oh yeah, they've been staring at me for like a day now.
We got him good that
Bet they haven't reported. Hey the Italians were like, hey guys, we noticed a vehicle. Not sure if it's important or anything, just noticed.
we got him good that time, sir.
Recruitment has started, sir.
Recon vehicle ready to serve.
Here, let me grab some. Ooh, that's not good. Put some guys over there.
Training, they'll be ready soon.
We're gonna need some guys guarding my flank here.
Light infantry reporting.
So let's attack.
Open fire on designated target.
Platoon combat ready, sir.
Yeah, I highly recommend getting these 2 supply depots first because infantry doesn't cost a lot. So you can make a lot of them very quickly, and especially in forest, they're good at surprise attacks.
Receiving report.
Sadly, these are recon infantry, they can see me.
Unit reports damage, sir.
Platoon combat ready, sir.
Let me put 3 of these guys over here.
You have the coordinates.
Good job, Colonel. But we have to stay alert. Their support units won't just sit and watch.
Move out.
We got him good that time.
Sir, we have armored units closing from the east.
Squad commander, go to your new position.
Affirmative.
We don't have enough supplies.
Our units in the forest can ambush them. If they
See-
get to our headquarters, it's all over.
Combat ready, sir.
You have the coordinates.
Your infantry carries bazookas. They can take out enemy armor if they can get
Watch
close
this.
enough.
Bam! He's like, oh no, bam! Yeah, try to line him up against the
That's
force.
settled.
The
but
more
still, something isn't right. Let's have a chat with the prisoners.
Oh, what the heck?
Information from the prisoners shows that we are indeed facing Italian troops.
I thought the Italians were finished.
Well,
No.
the regular army, yes. But these are fascist militia, armed by the Germans. And there are more coming.
According to Weatherby's brilliant plan, we're facing only Germans.
Yes, and the Germans are meant to be dug in behind the Barbara line. But we're getting a lot of radio traffic.
This stinks. I'm getting a bad feeling.
I don't know, maybe like the Italians were
Okay,
in charge of holding
let's
off
prepare
one
for an
flank
Italian
while the
attack.
Germans held the other.
Campbell, you try to find out what they're doing. I'll let Weatherby know his wonderful plan has to be canceled.
Right away, sir.
Kowalski, give me Weatherby's ship on the horn.
Poor Kowalski. I think he gets like a few cameos.
Operation Deluge will proceed as planned. Hold the line where you are, whatever the cost. Is that clear?
Idiocy. Sir, more Italian tanks are grouping to the north.
Okay, well, here's a suggestion.
What is this bloody mess? Colonel, we must secure Sparanizzi, even if it is held by the enemy.
Good that time, sir. Recruits are trained and operational.
Recon over here. Get some more men onto this left forest, and we need to take out these these light infantry units, because if we can take them out, they won't have any eyes. No eyes, you'd be dead.
Colonel, more Italian recon units may be hiding in the forest. We'd better find them and take care of them.
Good that time, sir. Recruits are trained and operational.
Okay, let's charge. About 7 units should be fine. As you can see, there's light infantry there. 7 on 1 should be easy.
Here. I doubt that the village is unoccupied.
I doubt the village is unoccupied. No shit. I bet there's tons of civilians in there. Sadly, in World War II, I doubt the villages were not completely empty.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
In any case, let's watch this.
Heavy fire.
You can see these men running. They're like, no, don't hurt us. No, no, no. And dead. Now let's get them all over here. Let's have all these guys.
We got him good that time, sir.
Squad commander, open fire on target. Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
It's charging the city as well, so.
As I suspected, the Italians are indeed laying ambushes in the towns.
Breaking up, sir.
Yeah, but let's see them fight this. Oh, that was just. Oh, God.
Congratulations, Colonel. Sparanizzi is ours.
My only concern is I wish you
Sir,
could actually put
enemy
the
armor
units
is trying to
inside,
retake
not
the
just like
town.
this little corner store. Because obviously,
We got him good that time, sir.
Your turn to use the village to prepare an ambush. Cities and towns are very useful for that.
Negative, sir. We are out of supplies.
let's reinforce my right flank. Put 2 guys here.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready
2
soon.
guys here.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
2 guys here.
Evacuating my men.
I cannot believe this. It's 4 on 1. Yeah, damn right. Ooh, ooh. Look painful.
Giving them everything we got.
Good. I hate having someone sneaking up behind me, especially if he carries a gun.
Especially if he carries a
Great
gun.
stuff, Joe. They won't get this one back easily.
We got him good that time.
Depot is low on supplies.
Colonel, we can't expect any reinforcements. Weatherby has just started his landing.
Yeah, which sadly did not. I do not recall the landing of Anzio, how it went, or this Operation Deluge. I'm not familiar with it, but if it's anything like this, it did not go well.
I'm afraid we're looking at an attack on our entire perimeter.
We don't have enough supplies.
I'm just gonna place a recon. I don't think they attack in the back, but just to be safe.
Colonel, I think
I'll
it's high
place-
time we tried to get some intel, either sending a spy or decrypting their communications.
What? Where?
Sir, reporting enemy unit has been destroyed. Reporting unit under sustained fire.
What do they have?
Our spy is on his way. Recruitment
Look
has
out,
started,
Colonel.
sir.
They're attacking from the left flank as well.
Oh, they are? Oh, they are.
Sir, reporting enemy unit.
Let's get
has
another
been
battalion
destroyed.
over there.
Unit production in progress. Reporting supply depot area. Unit reports damage.
Oh, that's a
sir.
crossfire if there ever was one. Oh, the
Reporting confirmed. Target
madness.
destroyed.
The
Well done, Colonel.
madness.
Your defenses are holding up.
Recruits are trained and operational. Platoon combat ready, sir.
Recruitment has started,
Recruits
sir.
are trained and operational. Platoon combat ready, sir.
So let's see. Just let me take notes of the units. The GI is obviously the basic units of the Americans, and as we can see down here, these are the light tanks. Obviously, these are best kept for taking out infantry, but because they are so well hidden, it is a definite boost. So let me put these guys over here, just so they can take out these blasted. Ooh.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Go to your new position.
We got him good that time, sir. We got him good that time, sir.
Just so I can have a good flank, and just in case they come from my back, I'll place these guys right here.
Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Receiving
Put
report.
this recon over farther.
Sir, a new cruise is available.
Platoon combat ready. Giving them everything we
Unit
got.
reports heavy fire.
Rotten news, Sheridan. Some panzers have invited themselves to our party. They're approaching the left flank.
Now that'd be scary if those were. This is scary if they all decide to. If those are all
Rather a lot of them.
panzers.
We'll need to marshal all our forces to repel this attack. Joe, our spies are ready to identify nearby enemy units. They are waiting for orders.
Oh wow, my old spy card worked.
Damn. There are far more tanks than there should be. They can't all be real.
We got him good that time, sir.
Let's place.
Unit reports enemy dummy unit neutralized. Unit production in progress.
Providing fire support, sir.
Sheridan, these tanks are decoys. Wood and cloth constructs.
Colonel, they are decoys, no question about that. But why are they doing that?
At ease, soldier. It means they duped us. Colonel, the attack was a diversion.
Enemy dummies down,
They
sir.
sent us decoys. That general is full of surprises. He's playing with us. Look, they're also coming from the right. Thorough
Oh.
bastards.
Ah, the medium tank. Again, these would be best used against other light tanks or other. But because these are the weakest medium tanks in the game, they're primarily used for infantry. I would not recommend Kairos attacking other
Congratulations, Sheridan.
tanks.
The Germans haven't been able to break through.
Put
Sir,
this over
HQ
here.
provided us with a new route.
But yeah, this defensive line should hold. I mean, these guys have a good defensive stronghold over here, and as long as you have this infantry barricade as I have, there's no way they can
We
get
need the income
past.
to build troops, and High Command will only lend a hand 3 times.
Oh, only 3 times. Oh wow, I emptied all the supply pads.
Machine gun set and providing fire support, sir.
Reporting enemy losses.
I don't know how you could burn through all this all these units if you have them all hidden.
Giving them everything we got, sir.
There we go.
Ordering units to destination. Unit reports combat.
As you can see, they tried a northern attack. Sadly, that failed, and their attack to my right is currently failing. Again, if they have no recon, which they don't, they have no recon whatsoever. It makes it infinitely more difficult because they can't see the units. For instance, if I was Italy right now, I would not be able to see any of these infantry units in the woods. Ooh, that looks a little messy. Oh wow. I think that took care of the entire Italian attack. Oh, let's watch these guys get.
No longer operational. Receiving report. Unit engaging hostile.
Don't see nobody.
Boom.
We got him.
Huh, that was entertaining. Let's see Weatherby's plan. It's going swimmingly. I mean, look at all the ground they've taken. I think that's a whole, what, few feet from the beach? That's right. What's left to oh, yeah, the Italians are throwing their last medium tanks at me. Ooh. That was a nice shot.
Well done, Colonel. They're giving up.
Yeah, no shit, they have no recon. In any case, guys, this isn't a hard mission. I hope you enjoyed this little guide, though. It's primarily showing how to detect infantry and how to effectively use recon and infantry in the woods. So, again, if there's a tip you can learn from this, it's always have recon, or else you'd end up like what the Italians and Germans did. Another side note is we shall go further into this battle, which will end with the bombing of Monte Cassino. So until then, until Mission 9, thank you for watching this guide for Ruse, and we'll see you next time when we launch our first offensive against those Italians who are the surprising Italians. Talk to you, see you later, guys. Bye.